Hey, what's going on, guys? So I'll be taking a look at this iPhone 6 case from Okeyn. This is a leather wallet style case, so basically a kind of portfolio case that you would put your phone in, and while you are not using your phone, then you can close it and then it will protect your phone pretty well. But when you're using your phone, the case will be open and there will be virtually no protection for your phone. So this is what it looks like in the closed state, and if you go ahead and open the case without the phone in it, you will be presented with this. We have two little slots for credit cards or money or whatever you'd like to put in there. You'd even be able to put like keys or something in there just because of the size of it. However, I wouldn't recommend that because if the key pokes up, it will scratch your iPhone 6's screen, which is of course not a good thing. So yeah, you can see the inside of the case here. There's a nice little message down here from Okeyn, and then we can go ahead and put our phone in by going like this and then snapping it in, and this is what it looks like with the phone inside the case. I think it does look very nice. The only downside is the very extreme lack of protection. So this is basically like using a phone without a case. However, when your case is closed like this, then it will offer you some protection from scratches and things like that. But if you do have the case open, your phone is virtually unprotected because there's no protection around the top or bottom, and these plastic pieces really don't raise up from the iPhone 6's screen, so if you drop your phone in this state, it is just like having no case. But of course, this isn't really the case's fault, it's just the style of case that it is, and if you don't drop your phone very much and would enjoy this style of case, this is definitely a very good wallet style case just because of how well it's made and all of that, and I think it looks very nice. Other wallet cases I've used have been really cheap and not worked very well and things like that, but this one has a magnet, so it will just go like this and close and stay closed. And it doesn't add a ton of thickness to your phone, as you can see. I mean, it probably about doubles the thickness, but considering it is very protective when it is in the closed state, then I don't think that's too big of a downside. And then the top as well, they're both just open. However, the case will add a little bit of protection if you drop your phone in it, because this part is raised up above the iPhone 6, so if you were to drop your phone like this, then I'm pretty sure this would protect it at least a little bit. And then the camera cutout is also raised up from the actual camera, so if you were to rub this against a table or something, it wouldn't scratch your camera lens, it would just hit the case rather than your camera, which is definitely a very nice thing. And rather than having a piece that covers the camera's back microphone, as I've seen on some cases, this is just a full cutout for all three pieces on the back of the iPhone 6, so you won't get any glare from your camera or anything because of just how the cutout is designed, and it is definitely a very nice cutout. And as I was saying, the bottom is completely open, so you won't have any problems with the size of the cutouts for any of your ports or anything. And then there's nothing on the top of the iPhone 6, so there's nothing on the top up there. There is a little hole on the side, not exactly what that's meant to be for, but I'm sure you would be able to use it to put a piece of string in something. So if you want to carry this around your wrist or something, then you can put a little piece of string in there or something like that, or a wrist strap. You'd be able to carry this around on your wrist or something like that, but I don't know exactly what the intention of that hole is for, but I'd assume that is what that is for because I can't really think of anything else. Another cool feature of this iPhone case is that it is also a phone stand, so rather than it just being a simple case, you can actually use it to prop up your phone and you can watch videos or whatnot on your phone. So to do that, you would simply open the case, and then you would just kind of put it like this, and then hope it stays, and in this sense it is. There isn't any Velcro or anything to hold it in place, so all it is just this plastic piece on the leather, so it will move around really easily and a lot. And this piece is ideally supposed to go underneath the phone, otherwise it will kind of interrupt your viewing, but when that piece is under, it stays in the phone stand even less, which really isn't such a good thing because you kind of want it to secure your phone a little bit, so some Velcro or something would be good, but instead it just sort of holds your phone a little bit. But if you bump your phone or something, then it will return and this piece will go up, and it would just be probably more trouble than it's worth. But if you don't touch your phone at all, then you'll probably be fine. So while using this case for a while, I haven't noticed any downsides to it, except of course the lack of protection when it is open, but that is just of course the style of case. If you want a more protective case, you can buy a more protective case. For a leather wallet style case, this is definitely a very, very nice one. I probably haven't used a better one so far for the iPhone 6. I've had one or two that I've reviewed, but this is probably the nicest one I've seen just because it's simplistic and to the point, and it holds your cards very nicely, and you can close this and it's magnetic, so it just looks very nice when it is closed, because some I've used kind of move around a ton when you are using it in the closed position, but this one doesn't move a whole lot. As you can see, it moves a little bit, but other ones I've seen have moved a ton because they're either not magnetic, they have a little strap that it goes into or something, and this one's just very nice and magnetic. And this magnet is decently strong. I mean, it's not as strong as it could be, obviously, but if it's in your purse or something, I don't think it's going to open, because that of course would expose the iPhone 6's screen and allow it to be scratched by keys and stuff. So you're kind of relying on this staying closed, and I think it will do a pretty good job of that. So this has been my review of the iPhone 6 case from Okeyn. This of course is a leather wallet style case, as I have mentioned. So of course, if you guys like to purchase this product, then the link will be in the description. If you'd like to see more reviews similar to this one, then feel free to check out my channel. I do a bunch of reviews very similar to this one on all kinds of things, mostly iPhone 6 cases recently, but if you guys enjoyed the video in particular, then a like rating is always appreciated. And thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next review.